We've finally done it, folks. We've finally won a football match. We are not perennial drawers and losers. We can win football matches. Hello, folks. Welcome to the episode. Before we get into that, there has been a little bit of transfer business, so we will quickly look at that. For the outs, we had Johan. He agreed a deal with Quivali Ruin, and yeah, we agreed to sell him there and then rather than let him stick around for the final 6 months. So we got 15 grand for that. Then Christopoulos, obviously the striker that had been taken over from Sam. He then agreed a deal with Livorno over in Italy. We agreed a deal to sell him there and then for 7.5 grand. I was thinking, well, these guys don't want to be here and they're already leaving, and let's just get them out the door. Then a couple of players that I offered out and tried to get rid of. Christos Nonis has gone to Olympia Valou for nothing, and Tony Stajkovski has gone to Mount Druitt Rangers, again for nothing. But on the ins, obviously we already knew about Cabas, the goalkeeper. We signed him before the goalkeepers came back from injury, and then got Moussa Diallo from Villarreal C team, not Villarreal. From their C team. Got him on loan till the end of the season to replace Barrett, really. He is basically our starting left-sided centre-back, being left-footed. He came in on loan, and then we also, to replace Christopoulos. I don't know why I was struggling to say that then, chat, folks. Yeah, we brought in Victor Toledo on loan from Real Hispalis. Yeah. Not a bad striker, not overly quick, but he's not done bad. I mean, he scored once and got an assist in his 3 appearances for us so far. But the thing you guys are probably all here for, the fact that we have finally won a football match. So obviously we were last here for Chennai and Panionios. Then we had a friendly that we won 4-1. Then we went to play Olympiacos B, who I thought we stood a little bit of a chance. We were away. I thought we stood a little bit of a chance. As you can see, it did end 2-1. Yeah, here we are. As you can see, we nicely built this up. Guggenheim to Barrett. Back over to Guggenheim. Nice ball up, nicely brought down on his chest, and then on the volley, Christopoulos sticks it past the Olympiacos goalkeeper. And then we have goal coming from kickoff after they had taken the lead. We nicely worked this around. Karanikis. Okay. Guggenheim all the way back to goalkeeper, and then gives it to Diallo. As you can see, he's in by now. He leaves out. And then Madonas. Now Torres out to Madonas. Brilliant ball over. Headed clear. Crushy Maya there. Brilliant little. Just nestles it in with his right foot. And then the big one. We beat Marco. Here's the game, as you can see. Making changes to the lineup lately. Play it down the line. They head it clear. And then Tomadas. Then Tolado. Plays it through to Tomadas. Edis. However you want to pronounce it. Yeah, that was superb. Getting our final win. As you can see, because of the 2 friendlies we've done either side of that match as well, we are technically on a 3-game winning streak. That is that. We are here today, obviously, to take on our final 2 games away to Elas Cyril and then the team who are rock bottom, Panagiakos. But yeah, we are going to be doing their matches. This is the team that is going out there today to take on Elas Cyril. We're going with Lingiris in goal, Vidanos at left back, Diallo as our left-sided centre-back, Bugardis alongside him today. Francis is in because our normal right back, yet again injured, out for another month. Neofatidis at the base of the midfield. Santara and Krejci, who has been really sort of stepping up in this run. Lesha on the left, Maya on the right, and obviously Tolado up top leading the line. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump on it. Let's jump on in, get this match underway, and I shall see you just a second. Right, there we are, the handshake, and we kick it. The game kicked off. It always seems to be the home team kicking off in the first half by the looks of it at the moment. I don't know whether that's a game thing or whether it's just the way he's ended up falling. Okay, we are out on the break here. Here's Tolado, now Lorenzus. Go right back. What's he going to do here? Runs in. Can't put the ball in, but Maya. Besha. Tora. Maya gets the goal. Aruka Maya. And that is 1-0 up. This is what we need. We need to have this little run. Cannot be finishing bottom. Nicely played into Maya from Santara. Yeah, we are 1-0 up. Nice and early in the game too. Hopefully we can push on from there and move forward. Right. This is what we needed. It's our only shot so far of the game. Oh no, we've had 2 shots now, we're both on target. Can we pull off here? Can we walk away with an away win? Make it 2 wins on the bounce. Oh, he is. Varlez. Okay, a couple of guys whose name I could not pronounce. Oh, good save. I don't think he needed to save that. I don't think that was curling in. I think it was still going to go wide. Better safe than sorry. Yeah. That is the only corner of the game so far as well. Chennai, who are the team above us, are not winning at the moment. Should have shown you, I think it was the game against the league leaders. I think we took the lead in as well. There's Maya. Looking for that long throw. Plays it to Tolado. Oh, what a goal by Tolado. That is brilliant. From the throw in, just turns, picks his spot and bends that into the top corner. No chance for the goalkeeper here. Look at that, just bent in. Keeper tries his best, gets nowhere near it. What a goal. Right, and we are now at half time. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. Start the second half. We're not making any changes. Why would we at the moment? Unless we really need to. This is just hoofs that forward. Right. Yeah, they've had a lot more shots. Here's Medanos. All across. Headed clear. Lado. Blocked. And now, can they work their way out? Come on. Steal the ball back and go on a counter to their counter. And that was simple. I don't know what the keeper was doing there. They have pulled the goal back. Look at this. Simple counter. Just brings it down and just slides it across. Don't know what the keeper was doing there. Diving forwards and the wrong way. That just left their striker with a nice simple tap in. I hope you're enjoying this series as much as I am. Like I say, even though we found it tough going, we are playing some good football. I'll be noticing that when watching the matches. We will hopefully just start to progress a bit more now. Let's make some changes. We're going to need to. Okay. Radius can come on there. Tambalidas can come on for him because I don't want him to get sent off. And anyone else having a bad game? Rent season. Don't have a right back on the end. Annoyingly. But who can help can kind of play out there. Maybe we put him out there. As you can see, he can kind of play out there. Not ideal. It is what we need to do. Alright. Keep this going, folks. Let's keep it going. Okay, so their keeper take a free kick. Plays it long. We win it. They win it. Then they win the second ball. And it's a wasted shot in the end. Which is good. So, then it's them again. Headed clear. Back in. Headed clear. Okay, Stumblelidas. Oh, out to Lesha. What's inside? Great at the keeper though, really. Should have done better with that. I think we should have been 3-1 up, really. Right. Just try and see this game out, hopefully. We can steal the ball and go, okay, nice. Keeper came out and claimed. Now can we build from this? Hopefully we can. Played out. Played up. Our striker is not big enough to be doing stuff like that. And then that goes out of play. I imagine the highlight will continue because there's still been nothing from this highlight yet. Alright. Yeah, Diarra to Bugadis. Stretchy. Moving out. Hopefully we can do this. Here's Maya. To Pressy. Kumbalides. McDonald's. Esha. Back to McDonald's. There's plenty of acre to run into. And it's there. Stamatulias. Or Stamatulas. Sorry. With the own goal. And this was brilliant. They just backed off and let Medanos just run and run and run into the area. Gets to the byline, plays it across, and then no chance there. Even if the keeper had made the save, it was going to just bounce off their defender and go in anyway. Alright, last few minutes. We're going to go to tactics. We're going to make the last few changes. Maya is tired. Torres can come up now. We're going to bring Saka on. And I think we're going to bring final one. It's just down. Could bring Guy on. Let's do last. Play him out there for the last few minutes. Team instructions. Out of possession. View. All instructions. Time wasting. There we go. More often. Do that. Get the boys out there time wasting. Hold on to this lead. The fact that we've done it 3-1 as well. Alright, it's them on the attack here. Nicely blocked, and now Hugan out. They're into Bagadis. Sorry, Diallo. Kumbalides out to Castulas. Ball down the line for Lesha. Lesha has the space, pulls it back. Now with Saka. Out for a corner. Really, we should have scored. Collado probably should have scored, but he just whacked it into their player. Alright. 3-1 winners. That is what we need. Come on, lads. 2 wins on the bounce in the league. That was a good win for us. Yeah. And that has moved us up to 7th place ahead of Chennai, who drew 2-2. So we're 2 points ahead of them. We're only 4 points behind Elasiru, who obviously we can't beat because there's only one more game left to play against the team rock bottom. But it does open a bit of daylight for us. And anyway, I shall leave things there, and I shall see you in just a moment for you in the next game. Alright folks, for the final game of this part of the league, because I do believe, like I said, I do believe it splits. Okay, we're going with Lingaris in goal, Adonis, Diallo, Hugenhout, and Rentzis in the back. Nefertidis is coming in DM again. Tamidis is going to play in that channel midfield role. Krejci, of course, alongside him. Lesha on the left again, Meyer on the right again, and Tolado again up top. So, anyway, without further ado, jump on in and see if we can't make it 3 wins on the bounce here. Alright, let's get this game underway. Here we are. Oh, we're kicking off. So, not always the home team kicking off. I know. Alright. Let's see. Can't make this 3 on the bounce, like I say. We deserve it. The form we've actually been unlucky, but now we've found some form. Hopefully we can continue it on. But as it stands, Renzi is injured. That is not good. Gades is going to have to come on, and then we're going to have to play Hugen out there once again. Anyway, it is a big blow. A potential foot injury. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Alright, here's a corner for them. Petrovic puts it in, hits the woodwork. Got away with that. And then Garris. It comes out, gathers the ball, and that's the end of the highlight. Gadis, Diallo, from Medanas, and for Lesher now, Tomatoes. And Lesher again. Moves it out though. Come on, boys. Nick this ball. Don't do it. Really. The guy came back from an offside position, I think, there. Alright. We still haven't had a shot yet. We're getting up to half an hour in this game. We need to do something. Don't know what that something is. Finally, we've had a shot. Alright, and it was on target, but not enough for us to see. Now we do have some XG, our second shot. Hopefully we can push on a little bit now. I do want to see us push on and hopefully moving out of this game. Alright, now at half time, been a better team. No, we haven't. We haven't taken nearly enough shots. Alright, anyone having a particularly bad game? Lesher's not having the best. Talado's not having the best. We're going to go into the second half, same lineup. Pray that we can't pull something out here. But it is that kick-off highlight, and it is continuing. And hopefully we can be the team that nick it. We do nick it, Kretschy, Maya. Hey, they're just playing nice little triangles there. Brigadis. Scooping it long. Poor. Okay, Tomidis now has it. Here's Talado. Back to Tomato. Brigadis. Kretschy. Out to Hugenhout. Played inside towards Maya, but it's cut out. Alright, nicely done by Brigadis there. Danos. Plays it long. Talado, Maya. Plays it out to Hugenhout. Kretschy plays it across, and Talado's there. Nice finish. Simple finish, but that is what we need. We need to be doing these sort of simple matches. Okay, Kretschy. I'm noticing a little bit of lag today in the match engine. Not good. Have to look at that. Yeah, there we go. 1-0 up. And it is well deserved. Right, Petrovic. Now working this around nicely. Comes back out to Petrovic. Whipped into that far post. Headed clear. Are they going to work this back in? Right. Oh, hit the woodwork. Now Lesher. Comes against it. Hugenhout. Now Maya. Hugenhout again. And that was the end of the highlight. Luckily, they did not score from it. And here again, come again. Welcome. Midas. Into Vitalis. Now Diallo. Brigadis. Hugenhout. Kretschy. Maya. Hugenhout. Maya again. Now Hugenhout. Now Kretschy's run forward. It's the woodwork. That is unfortunate. That could have been 2-0. And that would have been game over, I think. As it stands, they are still in this. What can they do here? Oh, Kretschy stole it. Plays it forward. Lado gets a tackle in and keeps it going to Lesher. Comes down this left-hand side. Whips it across to Lado. And then gets tackled, but it goes out of play for a goal kick. Toledo nearly had a brace there, which would have been nice. I think he's finally starting to find his feet in this team. It is different playing him as a poacher. We're coming up to substitute o'clock. And what changes are we going to make? Maya's tiring. I think we might bring Saka on that side again. We're going to bring Torres on for Lesher. And Hugenhout is tiring, but we can't really do much. I think that'll be it for now. Leaves us 2 changes to make with 1 stoppage left. See if we can't hold on once again and go through with a win. They go through this round of matches with a win. Okay, we lost out there. Played down the line. Here's Diallo for them. Whipped across, headed clear by our Diallo. And now Torres. Can he break for us? Torres charging down this left hand side. Acres of space again. Takes the shot, hits the woodwork. Okay. Us. Play out this highlight and then we'll make probably our final changes and go to tennis. Nice ball, Torres, and Talado's there. 2-0. Group 1 football there. Just hooped it down the line here for Torres to run onto. Gets the better of his man. His man had to turn around. Controls it, plays it in. Talado, first time. Easy goal. Nice little tap in. Alright, let's make our final 2 changes. If we have Tina take the Danos off, we're going to bring Gulas on again. And for our final change, we're going to bring Stambolidis on again. Or do it that way. Drop Tomaidis back. Yeah. Hold on, we need to edit because I forgot to do the time wasting. Alright. Go to more often on time wasting, confirm the changes, and let's get going for the final few minutes of the match. Can we hold on and keep a clean sheet as well? Yeah, I think I can. Okay, it's worked out wide here for Fokan. Ball whipped in, headed tamely away. Backer getting the block in, but they're still working this nicely. Out to Fokan, and Fokan does score. Don't keep the clean sheet. I don't know how that crept past the goalkeeper. We might see it here in the replay. It's nicely worked though. Fokan, no one out there marking him. They'd all been drawn over the other side. And yeah, just straight over the goalkeeper. He should have really done better there at his near post. But we'll continue to time waste. Match is basically over. And we're walking in. 3 wins on the bouncing league. We just had the aliens, and there they are. They came to see us, finally in form. Very nice victory, well done. And now we see what happens in terms of the way the league splits. So's that. Get rid of these. Kalamata skill playoff. Renzi's is out for months, 2 to 3 months, with a fractured foot. That is not good. Praise Talado because he was really good today. But in terms of the squad, him out. Over right back, yeah, is still out for another 3 weeks. That is not good at all. What on earth happens with the fixtures now? Alright, we don't know. Alright, I'll be back in a moment when we find out what is going on. Alright, well that was quick. Just hit a continue and then come back. We have matches picked for live broadcast. Team at bottom, Panagiakos, Elas Siru, Olympiakos B and Chennai have all been picked to be shown on TV. Greek Super League relegation, 2 South relegation drawn. Okay, it does. Spotlight there, do that. And let us see what this means in terms of the league. We have to play everyone twice again. Olympiakos, take a look at the league, shall we? Here we go. If we click on stages, we look at the relegation group. The Champions group just has the 4 teams. Okay, that's good to know. Relegation group has the other 6. The points get dropped is weird. Okay, we are on 10 points. We're only 4 points behind Olympiakos B. As long as we finish in 1st or 2nd, we will not get relegated. That is tough. That is very tough, folks. But as it stands for fixtures, take a look at them again. I think we're going to work our way through the group. I think we'll come back for Marco and Olympiakos B. And then obviously we'll do Chennai and Marco after that. Yeah, I think that's how we do it. But anyway, folks, if you are enjoying this, as always, do leave a big old thumbs up. It helps out massively, more than you guys know. And if you haven't already, like I say, hit that subscribe button. And even if you want to, join the Discord, which is down in the description below. And also, let me know if you think we're going to get one of them top 2 spots. I think we can. I think it can be Olympiacos B and us, or even Elas Siru and us. We'll see. Okay, folks, that is it from me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.